To me, service is when you help someone without any personal gain for yourself.
My aunt, who is a widow and she's childless, about 6 years ago she fell and she broke her hip. And because she was an elderly woman who had nobody to take care of her, she had no children and her husband was gone, she needed somebody to help take care of her. So I became her caregiver. And so for the last 5.5 years, 6 years, I took care of my aunt. And I learned a lot about how taking care of somebody and serving them helps us to become like the Savior. He is all about service, and so when we do service, we learn to be like He is.
Service is example of Christ.
It was a ton of fun to do service. It's not always such a serious thing, and that it makes me want to go out and do service more often.
In Hawaii, you remember we say attitude maintain? Well, I have had times when I did service and I didn't have a good attitude. And so it really taught me a lesson though, that attitude is part of service. Well, that's what He taught us when He was here, to serve our fellow man. And He said, if you love me, feed my sheep. So I take that to mean
To me, service is when you act as the Lord's hand and you do for people what they can't do for themselves, and you do it out of the kindness of your heart.
One of my favorite quotes is from Spencer W. Kimball. He said, "As we give, we find that sacrifice brings forth the blessings of heaven, and in the end, we learn it was no sacrifice at all." This really rings true for me and is something I've really gained a testimony of throughout this service we've been doing. The more we did it, the less it felt like service, and more as we were working through the hands of Christ.
So when we serve, we learn to see other people as our Father in heaven sees them. So that is why serving helps us be like our Savior.
Therefore, if ye have desires to serve God, ye are called to the work. For behold, the field is white, already to harvest.
And I am called to the work.